Yeah, good evening, dear teachers. Let us start. Before discussing on MS Excel as per the schedule, uh, we are going to discuss on some basic points. So, start it. They all are, I'm sure they all are important for you along with the MS Office. So, first of all, I am telling you the necessary things, the basic things related to the MS Word, Excel, or PDF also. The point is, some of the time, suppose I am talking about the resume. Whenever we make our resume, we always make prepare our resume in or the biodata in MS Word format. But whenever we send to somebody, means to some organization, schools, or the institutions via mail, we always try to send it as a PDF file. Isn't it? So why? This is the first point, and the second point, if PDF, then how to make this PDF file? In last lectures, we discussed how to make the content or how to write the content in MS Word. But now the point is how to make the PDF file. The full form of PDF is Portable Document Format. That is the Portable Document Format. And what is the use of this one? And why we never tried to send our biodata in MS Word format or the Excel format? Very simple. PDF is non-changeable file. Means once you write something in MS Word and you convert this MS Word into the PDF, and when you send to somebody your content, so he or she will not be able to change it. Let us take one example relevant to our field. We all are teachers. Suppose you make a award list, the mark list of the students in Excel, and you forward. Suppose you forward this Excel among your students via WhatsApp. This in this pandemic era, I think we all have groups, different groups, class wise groups, and this is the main way to communicate or coordinate with the parents. I also, as a principal, are distributing all the informations or communicate to the parents with the help of the WhatsApp. So you send your mark list, award list of students via the WhatsApp in the MS Excel format. So what will happen? There is a chance that the students, before they present to the in front of their parents, they can change the content. One student who scored 12 marks, he can be make it 92. I'm talking about the MS Excel. It means in MS Excel or MS Word, it is possible that somebody can change the content. But in case of the PDF, it's not possible. There are many definitions of the PDF, but because all the participants are non-technical, so that's why I am talking in simple language. The other definition you can see on the Google. No need to describe by me. So I am talking as I know the all participants are teacher and non-technical people. So PDF means when we send PDF file is a file in which in that case nobody can change our data. So that's why we prefer to send PDF, either our resume or award list of students among the groups. I take one more example. And you can check our this group, the Telegram group, in which we are communicating with each other. I am drop out every day. I just drop out the links and all. You check this group. What you find there? I send you registration numbers. You check it. This file is the PDF file. It's not MS Word or the MS Excel. It's the PDF file. I send it. The PDF file means the fixed file. You cannot change the data of the PDF file. You can change, but in some other, there are some other software also, but a common person is not aware about these softwares. So next point is how to convert a MS Excel or the MS Word into the PDF. And not only the PDF, we will discuss about some other formats also, like JPG, PNG and all. Let us start first the PDF. So to change into the PDF, you require the internet facility. First of all, we have to go on this page. You can see on your screen Google, and we can write here MS Word to PDF. See this one, MS Word to PDF. It means a MS document can be converted into the PDF. So for that we have to type it. MS Word to PDF. This one. So there are many softwares provided by different companies. You can select any one. Suppose I take this one. This convert Word to PDF documents doc to PDF, www.ilovepdf.com. So click on this one, select Word file. We have to select Word file to which we would like to convert into the PDF. So the next one, suppose this is my MS Word file, the 15 days certificate course on MS Office. So I select it. This is the MS Word, and what we are doing, we are going to convert this MS Word into the PDF. So select it. Now it's uploading. Now he is asking, would you like to convert into the PDF? Yes. Converting Word to PDF. Download PDF. So it's downloaded at here. So it was the MS Word, but now it is MS Word is also there, but it's PDF also. See this one. So this is what? This is PDF file. Now you cannot change the data. If I send it into the group, I drop it into our group, you can see it, but you cannot change my data. You cannot make the 15 days to this, you cannot change 15 days into the 16 days. But in case of the MS Office, you can change it. You change it and you forward to other people's if you would like to miscommunicate. So that can be possible in case of the MS Word or the MS Excel, but not possible in case of the PDF file. The same thing, I am saying the next thing. If you would like to convert MS Excel into the PDF, the same the procedure will be this MS Excel to PDF. Just write MS Excel to PDF. So the same, convert Excel to PDF, ilovepdf.com. Select Excel file. Let me check it. Suppose this is my file, our table. I select it. It's uploading. Now asking, you would like to convert? Yes. Download PDF. So the same procedure. Now this Excel file converted into the PDF. It means you cannot change the data. Otherwise, what can be happen? You can change the marks. The Amit who scored, suppose he scored 65 in mathematics. Before presenting in front of the parents, he can change it. He can write 95 instead of the 65. So, but in case of the PDF, need not worry. He or she cannot change it. So this one the same. We can change not only the MS Word or Excel into the PDF, we can change PDF into the MS Word. If there is a PDF file, you would like to change this. Suppose you have your resume, and the resume is in the PDF format, and after that you want to change, you want to update your biodata, but you are not finding, you are not able to find your main file, the MS Word file. You misplaced somewhere, but you have PDF. In PDF you cannot change, very simple. But you want to change something, some your updation of your qualification, upgradation your qualification, or something else. After completing this course, when you get your certificate, you would like to add it into your biodata, but you have PDF file, you cannot change that. So what you do first, you have to change this PDF into the Word. Then you change, you do your changes, you add the certificates and qualification, or and again that you change Word into the PDF. First PDF to Word, then change it and as per your requirement, and then Word to the PDF. So PDF to the Word, the remaining process will be same. You go there, you select the file, then allow it, and after that download it. That will be. So the same, Word into Excel is possible, Excel to Word possible, PDF to Word possible, Word to PDF possible. Some more options will be there. MS Word to JPG, JPEG. That can be also possible. So let us talk what this JPEG is. Actually, every file have their own specialty. Like MS Word is used to write the content, MS Excel is used for calculation and all. PDF can be used for if we want that nobody can change the data. The same JPEG is means to create a data into the picture format. So that is the JPG. So let us write here JPEG. So this is JPEG, or definition is the joint photography export groups. JPEG, joint photographic expert group. That is the full form of the JPEG, and it used like for example. This is my photo and this is in the JPG format. So JPG used for the photo to for the photography. So whenever you saved any of the photo, in most of the cases it will saved as a JPG. It never be saved as a MS Word or MS Excel or MS PDF. So for photography we used JPEG or the PNG. So what is the difference in the JPEG and the PNG? Very simple. In JPEG we cannot change. Once we saved a photo into the JPEG, it's not possible that we change it. We change the size of the photograph. But in case of the PNG, we can change the size. We can write something. We can insert the content. So that is the difference between the JPEG and the PNG. So the point how to make it, very simple. When you click a picture and you download the you upload the picture, you saved your picture on the laptop, so it always be saved as a JPG format. It never be saved as a MS Word file. MS Word is for the content and JPG for the photo. So this is about the JPEG. So it's all about some basic concepts other than Excel, MS Excel. In case of any doubt, you can send me your query. I will explain in the next videos. So let us come on our main point, MS Excel. So in MS Excel, first of all, we discuss about the print. As I got one query about it, what is the print and how it work out? Very simple. Print when you would like to get a print, first of all, before getting the print out, it is necessary, it is my suggestion that we always go for the print preview, and especially in case of the MS Excel. So this is when I click on the print preview, this just open out the preview. What is the next? Show margin. If you would like to show the margin, it shows the margin. You can increase or decrease the margin of your page. This is margin about your page. What is the use of it? Very simple. In some of the time, when suppose this is our page, we just close down the sheet. This computer is out of print. This is this dot 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 dot. This is the border line. If your content is outside the borderline, means if your content, any of your content is right side onwards from this borderline, that will not come on your current page. It will come on the next page. Only this one you can see on your screen. This computer, this box will come on the second page, and the rest of this content will come on the first page. But we want all the content on the same page, because if this computer, this one single table will come on the second page, it will not be understandable. We cannot understand what exactly this thing is. So we want all the content on first page. That's why we need to go. Otherwise, if we are not going on the preview page and we directly give the print command, so when the printout will come, the print will come out, only then we will realize that it was the mistake, because we will get two pages. On the first page is the rest of the content, and on the second page is the computer, this one only. I'm talking about this one. This will come on the next page. So yellow, this will come on the second page. So my suggestion is, before taking any printout, especially in case of the MS Excel, you have to go on the printout preview. So this is the printout preview. I click on it. See, no yellow table is here. Yellow boxes, they are on the next page. Only this yellow table will come on the second page. So it's our mistake. We are doing one mistake. If we are not checking with the help of the print preview and we give the print command, two pages will come out. After that we realize that, oh, it's our mistake. Again we, these two pages are wastage, and again we give one more print command after necessary settings. So let us do before, it's not necessary that we go for the mistake at first. So my suggestion is, always go for the printout at first. This is the first page. Let us increase the size of margin. Let us try. What is our objective? We wanted the yellow boxes on this page. Let us try. No, it's not coming. The next, what we do, page setup, it's the 100%. Let us decrease it 90%. Check it. Oh, it's come out. Now we can give the print command. The complete data will come on a single page. So it's up to you. First you try for first you try with the help of the margin. Otherwise you go on the page setup. So a lot of options are here. This is the portrait. We can go for the another option, the landscape. This one. होता है ना खड़ा पेज एंड द पड़ा पेज, द हॉरिजॉन्टल एंड वर्टिकल, द पोर्ट्रेट एंड द लैंडस्केप. सो वो इस तरह से आपका हमारा डेटा आ सकता है. ये विड्थ वाइज हो जाता है, दैट वाज द लेंथ वाइज. सो अगेन वी आर गोइंग ऑन दिस वन portrait. We can increase the size, we can decrease the size as per the page settings. Why we decrease the size? Because the yellow box is not able to come on our current page. That's why we decrease 100 to 90%. And if you want to fit to page 1, automatically by default it decrease the size. This one is for this one used for paper setting. what kind of paper you have for the printout, the letter type, the legal type. Legal page, they are very, they're generally used by the, in the court, by the advocates and in government offices. If any of the participant is working in the government sector, he or she is very much familiar about this. The executive page A4 is very simple, which this page we generally use in our school, colleges or in universities, जो हमारा normal print out निकलाता है. A5 is little bit different from the A4. So you can choose, or print quality in that can be possible. It will be visible when we have a good quality printer, and our laptop or the desktop, if linked with that. Right now I have no printer, that's why it's not showing the different qualities. It's just showing the normal one, the 600 dpi. Or then we go on the margin, the same. You can decrease the margin. There are two options to decrease the margin or increase the margin. Previous time I was doing it manually. I just put my finger on this mouse, and I just doing it. Left side mouse, I press left side mouse and just doing manually. But you can do, you no need to do it manually. You have the another option. You go on the page setup and click this, open the margin box. You can increase or decrease your margin. See this one, you can increase or decrease. It's up to you as per your requirement. Top, bottom, right, left, header, footer, anything you can change as per your requirement. The same is the header and the footer. Header and footer, scale with documents, different first page, different odd and even pages. Show what you want. So it's depend on your requirement, how you want your printout. And the sheet also, it's very important. Sheet, you want grid lines or not? See, if you select the grid lines, your print will come with all these boxes. Otherwise it comes simply without any grid lines. Again we are going there. Print area, what you want print area, grid lines you want or not, black and white, draft quality, they are not very much necessary, but see, like this, horizontal and vertical, that can be possible. So these are the options. Page, again, the mainly is the page, and either you select portrait or the landscape, that is important, or you can adjust to percentage normal size. If 100% is not suitable as per the pages, when you go the print preview and you feel that some of the content are outside the line, so you just go for decrease it. Don't be panic, don't go for another options directly. Either you go for the margins. If margin option is not enough for you, come back on this one and just decrease it. It's just minimize our size, the size of our content little bit. If there is no very much difference between the 90% and the 100%, but point is, in case of the 100%, the yellow box will be outside the line, will come on the second page. In case of the 90%, it will come with the rest of the content. Very simple. So I think it's all about the margin. It's about the margin. You want a margin in horizontal or the vertical, it's up to you. Header and footer, you can give the header and footer, that can be used in case of the header and footer. And the sheet in case of the sheet, down then over then down, like this. Vertical, horizontal, grid lines must be, you select the grid lines whenever you give the printout. By default you select it. No need to select it every time. You just select once and click on the OK button. Whenever you give printout, again no need to come again on this option, but it should be selected. Right tick should be at here. Otherwise, when your printout will come, it will not come with the cells. In printout, cells will not be there, the boxes will not be there. It give you simple printout, and I think that will be meaningless in case of the MS Excel. So it's about the this one. Let us come on the next point. We just convert it into the normal position, no fill. Now what is this? These are our marks. You can see on your screen. I just increase the size of it. Let me check it. The things. This is the large size. You can see easily on your screen, your mobile screen. I'm sure most of the participants are watching this video on the mobiles, not on the laptop. See this one. These are the students, name of the students, and these are the subjects: math, English, science, SKT, Sanskrit, SS, social science, drawing, GK, and the computer, general knowledge, and the computer. So we are talking actually about the conditioning formatting. Select it at first. What exactly the conditioning formatting is? Take one example. Suppose you have a award list. Award list in the sense the students' marks record. So you have a award list as a principal or as a class teacher, and you would like to highlight the marks on the basis of different parameters, and you would like to give the different colors. Why it's so? Very simple. We would like to make our content catchy, or you can say that you can to make your content in the highlighter form. Some of the important content, either uh, if the students they are failed, some of the students if suppose failed, in which subject they failed, or a student who scored highest marks, you would like to highlight it, or students who scored lowest marks inside a class, so you would like to highlight it, or you would like to highlight a particular percentage. Suppose you wanted that students those scored less than 50%, these particular marks you want to highlight, or who scored more than 90%, you would like to highlight it. So it's up to you as per your requirement. Mainly you want to make your content little bit catchy, मतलब एकदम से आंखों को दिख जाए जो हमें, नो नीड टू गो थ्रू द ऑल डीपली, हमें बड़ा कीन ऑब्जर्वेशन, नो नीड ऑफ द कीन ऑब्जर्वेशन. If you give the different colors and you aware about the colors, suppose I give if students those are scored more than the 90%, to that particular cell or cells I would like to give green color, I give green color. After that, next time onwards, if suppose there are 100 students, no need to search where is 90, more than 90, 90, 90. I just imagine that where is this green cell. So it will be very easy to find the green cell out of the content, instead of 90, 91, 92 and 93 to search all. So that's why there is need of the conditioning formatting. So let us work on it. Select your data, come on the home page. This is the conditional formatting. Click on this one. The first cell is the highlight cells rules. We want greater than, less than, between, equal to, whatever, or the duplicate values. So let us start with the first one, greater than. Just write here what greater than. Suppose I want more than 85, greater than 85. And if we talk about the highlighter, which color you prefer? Light red fill with dark red text, yellow fill, or something else, green fill. Okay, green fill. This one, 85, greater than 85. Okay, so what will happen? 89, 87, 87, 87, 87. This is, so these all are the what? These all are greater than 85. So now it's very easy to find out it. One more example, let us take it. Again we are not selecting the headings, we just select our numerical content. highest score is the 89. There are 200 students, and suppose two students or the three students got 89. This is also the 89. Let us work on it now. Condition formatting, come here. 88, more than 88. Okay, so what is the result? There are two more than 88, and they are, in the red color, in the light red color. So now it's very easy to find out it, instead of to search, keen observation. Very simple. You can see on your screen. I can ask you where is more than 88%. The one Amit student scored in English, and the second one is the Raj student scored in the computer. So my data is very short. I have only 11 students and this one. But in case in actual, I think you have more students, 100 students or 200 students. In that case, this conditional formatting will be very helpful. You can, and not only the more than, you go on the another option, just again select it. Before that, the data should be on the normal condition, otherwise it will create a confusion. Less than, we want less than suppose 50. Okay, so these are 48, 49, 48, 48, 48. You can very easily you can find that Raj, who's scored in mathematics less than 50, and Suresh also scored less than 50 in mathematics, and same Mahesh scored 48 less than 50 in the science, like that. So this is the purpose of the conditioning formatting. Greater than, less than, then between also, equal to, you can go for the equal to, or between equal to, suppose you want 50, exact 50, or between means two figures, between suppose 60 to 70. Sorry, before that I forget my own rule, my own statement. Before implement anything, you should come on the normal condition. Now is between the 60 to 70. Okay, so now it's very clear to you, between the 60 and the 70, which students scored in which subject between the 60 to 70 marks. So not only this one, lot of options are here. My suggestion to all of you, that you go for this one. You can go for the database, what exactly you want. Before that, again, I'm sorry, I didn't select my content. Select it, go on the back condition, select it, again come here, see this one, what exactly you want. Color scale, you can give different colors also to your data, your numerical figures. So which you prefer, it's up to you. Icons also, see this one, you set your own parameter, and if students scored more than your parameter, there will be right click on the average, this one, and cut means not good performance. So this is one more options giving by the conditional formatting. So greater than, less than, between, equal to, and duplicate value is also. If you would like to find out where is the duplicate value, you click on this one, it gives you the duplicate value. So this is all about the conditional formatting. Let me check it meanwhile. Let us go. I think it's clear to everyone. You just try. In case of any problem, you try all the options. It's not possible for me that we discuss about each and every option, because it take, I think, In that case, the only MS Excel it required more than 1 month. If we talk about each and every concept, so I'm just giving you an idea. You go through with each and every option. In case of any problem, if you feel uh, very clearly, you send me the message. We will discuss in the next video. So next is, let us start. Before that, just make our data into the normal condition. This is the normal condition. So next point is about this MS Excel is, uh, come on the insert. This is the pivot table. Pivot, we can say the pivot table. What exactly this one? This is one kind of analysis. What is the difference between the normal table and the pivot table? Very simple. The normal table always be fixed, whereas this pivot table always be flexible, and it actually summarized our data in different formats and different formats as per our requirement. So how it worked out, let us start it. It is the part of actually insert, the first option in the insert toolbar in the tool. So how it work out actually, you select any of the table out of this complete content, any one, and go on this pivot table, this one. So it give you a table. Two options are here: new worksheet or existing worksheet. If you click on the new worksheet, this worksheet is the pivot table, the name of this table is. But if you click on the new worksheet, the pivot table will open into a new worksheet. But if you select the existing one, so now it asks you the location. Suppose this is my location, here I want it, and okay. So this is what, this is my the pivot table. So let us work on it. It give you the result, different results. Suppose it's give the names, how many names are here. Maths I selected. So what it's give me, it summarized my data. I wanted all students, I just want to know their score in the mathematics and the total score. I also want, I don't want math, I want English, this one. I want math and English, so this one. I want science also, Sanskrit also, drawing, all. So it's up to me what actually I want. See, this is the table. So some of the English, some of the math, some of the science, it's take, within a minute you can do it. This detail are in the format of row. You can take this name and you can put it from row box to the column box. Now it's column, in the format of the column. If we give the value, come here, total numbers, names 11. So total names 11 and the sum of the maths are 649. Sum of the Sanskrit is 676. So lot of options are there. You can summarize your data, you can get your own result from this table. Generally it used either by the school or the college teachers to calculate the marks on different in different ways, or basically it used by the people those are working in the sales. They try to get their sales, month wise sales, then half yearly sales, year wise sales, product A ka different sales. They want the sales of the product B, product C, and all. So any kind of result you can get from your table with the help of this pivot table. So click on the name. See, one more thing, you note it at here. These are the name. Name are Amit, Sumit, Sunil, Anil. They are not in the alphabetic manners, but when it give me the result, it's come into the alphabetic manners. Amit, Anil, Dinesh, Mahesh, Mohan, Raj, Sahil, Sohan, Sumit, Sunil, Suresh. So this is one more feature. So let us talk about it. Click on the Amit and select the English. Amit 89. So like that, lot of options are here. We actually want about a particular students also. This is the student Anil. So this is the score by the Anil and the grand total also. So mean to say, you can get your own result. You try for it, you make your own figure, and you try to get your own result as per your requirement. So this is about the pivot table. Uh, Anything else about this one? One thing which is pending, we look up. That is pending right now. We will. It's a very uh, uh, big content. It required one special lecture. It's not possible that we discuss it within an hour, along with our previous talk. So for this video, it's enough from my side. I suggest you, I request you, you just try as we discussed, and in case of the problem, you can ask me. Thank you very much.